Hey friends, right here today we're going to be working on reassembling this playfield. And honestly, I can't get over how good it looks. I mean, it looks a lot better and shinier in person than it does on video, but it still looks pretty good. So, I think that wax kind of yellowed it a little bit, but other than that, it looks good. Aside from my rating we gave it the other day. Okay, so all this white stuff is wax that's in everything. Okay. This is a peek behind the curtain. This is my jukebox that broke. Figured out what that part was. If you ever see this video or that video come up, and ordered some stuff to fix it, hopefully. Anyway, I thought about this last night and this morning, and they get this crap all up in here. Some people put a light bulb or whatever in there. I think I'm gonna try and 3D print a cap to go over all of them for the next time. It'll keep everything out, including when you have to take it out to clean and wax and everything. So we'll try those and see how they work. You never know. Anyway, I'm gonna set up my deal here and we'll start reassembly. And we gotta clean everything on the bottom too. All the steppers and relays and stuff. Replace all the light bulbs. And go from there. All right, here we go. Well, we got this back up on my rotisserie, and I'm not gonna lie, putting all this back together is somewhat intimidating. But we'll get it. So I'm going through the light bulbs, replacing the bulbs, and cleaning out the inserts. I mean, you can see the difference. There's a fingerprint in each one where I pushed on it to make sure it was still set pretty good. But this one I cleaned when I reseated it. See, it gets worse as you go forward. These ones are covered by this mech board here. The ones that are just outside of it, pretty nasty. So I'm putting these rollovers back. 6 of them. And I put this one back, and every one of these damn holes is stripped out. Like the screw just keeps turning. So I'm using bamboo skewers. Put a little wood glue on the tip of it. Just a dab. Stick it in there and use your flush cutters. Cut it off. This didn't do very well. It should be flusher than that, so I'm probably going to try and clip it again, but you don't even have to wait for the glue to dry, you just go for it. And it, nice and strong. And these switch is very, very, if it was in frame, switch is very, very close. It's very little play there. A bit later, we got all our rollovers at the top in. We showed the rollovers here. We got the rollovers in and out lanes in. So I'm rebuilding this slingshot here, and again, every single one of these damn holes is stripped out. It won't hold anything. I don't know if someone had taken this apart before, but I think that's odd. Every hole has been stripped, like someone torqued it down too hard when they put it together. I guess that may have been from the factory. Maybe the guy was just having a bad day and just really cinching them down, but it takes forever to do this. So, but we got them all in for that, and we'll probably have to do them all down here to the other side. So let's keep rolling. All right, I got this slingshot installed. On these Bally's, at least, it's easier to put the coil in before you screw it down. So I got sick of all the damn holes being stripped. I mean, you can see someone has worked on it before. And I don't know. Even though these still have the metal sleeves in them. So who knows? Still gotta clean all these relays, stepper here, the bonus unit. I'm gonna install the flippers, this thing, slingshot, the kicker, all these switches, and all the stuff on the top there, and the bumpers, obviously. There's two passive ones and then the pop bumper here. One thing I did find while doing this, there's these wires here and this switch. This doesn't look like it's ever had anything on it, so either that's been replaced or this is factory. So I'm gonna dig that one out, that other Circus that I bought a while ago, and compare, but probably not right now, I'll do it later. And then this is a tilt switch that goes here. Not sure where the other wire is though. It might be buried under here. Yeah, so it's 3:30 on a Sunday. I'm gonna go in and spend time with the little baby, and then we'll pick this up next week. All right, rant over. There was one more thing I want to look at on that other machine, but now I can't remember what the hell it was. So hopefully it'll come back to me. All right, catch you in a week, right now. All right, looking at the schematics here real quick before I go inside. Come up here, this is thumper bumper relay. And the stroke switch is blue and red and yellow. End of stroke switch. So, or black and red, blue and red, whatever it is. Probably black. It's pretty important to have that one hooked up, so we'll sort that out when we get it put back together. Probably why this damn coil's all burnt up. All right, so it's next weekend. Got these all cleaned up. One of these days I'm gonna get off my duff and open that ultrasonic cleaner right there. Hopefully when I do this machine and this one next. But anyway, we installed the other slingshot and we're working on this pop bumper. Now, if you remember in our first video on this machine, we found out that this is in fact a flipper coil, obviously. That is fine. It's a little crispy, but which flipper coils aren't? But it's not the right coil, and it's gonna be pretty snappy. And that's gonna make holes in our Playfield if it's too much, just based off the, you know, resistance and stuff. So this is the correct one. Had that for a while, waiting on it, but if you can focus, you can see there's melted plastic on the coil stop. So at some point in its life, this got locked on. So hopefully we've since fixed that issue. I don't know, but we'll put all this stuff in. I did get new ones of these for the pop bumper, because you can see this one is a little bent. This is a little broken, unfortunately. And this is fine, but it's gonna look weird if that's the only, you know, yellow thing. So we'll save that. Actually, we'll probably save all of this in case we have an emergency. These ones all cleaned up fine. Once I cleaned them, they're pretty close to the same color, actually. These are not. So these are probably not original to the machine, I would say. I don't know, maybe, because they're different than this one. So, which is weird. Maybe these are original and that one's not. I don't know. It's probably true. So, all right. Let's see if we can remember how to reassemble this damn thing. So, fun story. If you've been following along, you know that whoever had this machine for me took every single tilt switch off. So I got another one of these from Steve Young. He has these on his special when lit page. They're from a Data East game, so they got these diodes on them. So I bought two of them, just because. You have to forgive my choice of wire here. It's what I have. I need to get some. Anyway, this wire was intact. The one that's jumpered over here was gone. He cut that off. And then this was not soldered on for some reason. I don't know, it looked like it was factory, honestly. All right, so we put the pumpers in here and here. We soldered on this new coil, nice and professional-like. We adjusted these, got them to where they're working, put the anti-stroke switch back together. Yeah, you can see those. Let me make sure this isn't missing something. It just doesn't look quite right. All right, so the fun story. I was over here with my soldering iron here, taking that diode off. Of course, right over this. You can see where this is going. So I got it right there. So we were left with a nice pile of solder right in the middle of this damn board. So I had to take two of those off, the little cap and the resistor, clean them off, get all the solder off and put them back. So hopefully they're okay. I mean, they look okay. It's just my soldering iron's probably a little hot for board work right now. Should have turned it down. Anyway, we're gonna keep rolling here. See what we can do. This switch here looks like it had something on top of it. We'll have to fix those again. All right, keep rolling. Figure this is a good time to check it out. So we installed all these switches, I guess, targets. We installed the rails. I think next time, I thought they'd clean up better than that, but may have to sand those down and repaint them next time. I should do it this time, but I'm lazy and learning. Installed the wire guides. They look a little low, but they're where they should be. So I don't know. All right, keep cracking. Okay, friends, as you can see, it is dark outside. Been out here for way too long. Yeah, because I should have filmed it, but the guy that was working on this before hacked up these flippers and it took me forever to figure out how to do it right. And I think I got him correct. So let me know if I don't. Actually, I need to check this one more time, make sure I didn't screw it up, but the solder is just terrible. This guy, anyway. All right, so I did put in a rebuild kit from Mr. Young. They look good. I was missing a screw here, which you can tell. But that one worked out. Got them soldered in. The old ones were pretty beat. The old flipper, everything was pretty beat. Now they're nice, loose, and snappy. So, we're getting close. Not a lot to do, actually. Put the plastics on the top, put the kicker back in, put the aprons back on, and we're golden. I think we got pretty much everything done on the bottom. Oh crap, I forgot. I gotta rebuild these and the stepper there. But we'll do that next time because this video is getting pretty long. So let me know what you think. Let me know if I did something wrong because, you know, that's important. And keep it real. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.